We're live. Okay.
All right, we're live. Yeah, what's going on, guys? How are you? Nice to see you. Put it in the comments if you are here and if you have any questions. This is my buddy Mattia Galbiati. We've been friends for a very long time. I'm going to put his name on the screen. Mattia's a world Sambo bronze medalist, right?
Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you for the
Yeah.
invitation, Shintaro.
Yep. So we're like kind of live, but technically not really live yet because I don't know. It says 9 p.m., but we got an early start on it,
Oh yes.
So we go way back, right, Mattia?
Okay, yes, we go back.
Yeah, way back. We go back for how long ago did we meet each other?
Oh, in 2007, New York City. I've been there.
2007?
And seven, yes, of course, man. Long
Oh
time.
man. Yeah. We
You
were
were
young.
100 kilos.
That's right. I'm about 90 now, so not that much lighter. And how many kilos are you right now?
Uh, s- you mean the real
You.
weight, body weight? Like
Yeah, yeah.
72 kilo. 72?
70. Okay, and you compete at what weight?
Yes, of course.
What weight do you
But
compete
I
at?
compete in 68 kilos.
68 kilos. Okay, I'm gonna put that in there. 68 kigs. Boom. All right. And yeah, for those of you who don't know, Mattia came to New York, and when we did judo together, you stayed above the dojo, right? There was a little room
Oh
that.
yes, several years.
That's
And
right. That's right.
and
Then
I still dream of them sometimes about
yeah,
it.
good
Yes,
times,
I
huh?
have so good memories.
That's
So
right.
sometimes I dream to be in New York, and I dream about training with your father, or I dream about Aziz
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
He's at the New York Athletic
all the
Club.
people we are training in
That's right.
New York Athletic Club.
That's right. Yeah, there's a whole thing, like it's you're a competitor international from Italy representing the country. I think you were number 2 or 3 at the time in Italy, right? For judo, right?
Number two, yeah,
Number
number two, yes.
two was it behind Elio Verde? Was that right? Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Long
we
time
can see.
ago. That's right. And then you would come to New York and then you would just stay for the summer and train. All
Yes,
right. Then you could come to my
yes.
club. You could go to the New York Athletic. I'm actually wearing their shirt. Look, see New York AC? Right? I don't know if you
Oh, I
can
can
see.
see.
Yeah. New York
I
Athletic Club.
want one. I don't
I'll get
have.
you one. I'll get you. I'll send you one if you
Oh,
want.
I have to buy it because it got so much, and it was good. It was really fun to train in NIAC because a lot of people go to New York City. So sometimes you were able to meet good people from around the world to make
Yeah.
roundery. Was nice. And I
Yeah. New
was
York.
there when Jimmy Veniti opened ITC. I was there
That's right.
the first training.
Whew, that's a long time ago.
Oh
Yeah. They
yes.
moved location since then. It's in a different location now. But the
Different
AC,
location.
yeah, different location. It's right underneath the train station in Astoria. It's a nice little
Okay.
spot. And they do judo, BJJ, Muay Thai, they do all that. And yeah, the New York Athletic Club is still there overlooking Central Park. It's a nice, beautiful dojo. Right?
Of
Remember
course.
that? And then you go do judo and then we hang out. Good times. Good times.
Yeah. Where is Kano martial arts?
Kano Martial Arts on 27th and 8th, or
Okay, good
28th and 7th.
position. No, nice, nice.
Yeah, so right off the subway, probably like a block from the dojo, block from the subway. It's a great location. You got to come visit too, So now
Oh, so
I'm a,
nostalgic.
yeah, yeah.
I have to. Family sometimes not so easy.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You have a 7-year-old daughter and you're married and all this stuff, right? And you're living in Italy now?
Yes, yeah, yeah. I live close to Lake Como.
That's right. That's right. And you were still a professional grappler? How does that work? Because I remember when you were doing
No, my
judo.
professional judo player time is how to say it's over. I am a policeman. In the last
Oh,
7 years, I've been working as policeman. So I train every day, but after my duty.
nice, nice. So what kind of what's it like being a police officer in Italy?
I'm a carabinieri. and it's like military police, and I'm part of how to say investigation unit about environment how's it in English, illegal stuff about environment.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. So if someone's dumping chemicals in the water, you're like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Don't dump chemicals in the water.
Something like that. Not only, but
hey, stop
like
torturing those sea turtles, right? One of those guys?
Not really. It's more like about maybe dangerous chemical garbage from around the world.
Got it.
It's nice. It's interesting job, and I'm allowed to have time with my family and to train in perfect way. So everything have a balance in my life.
Ah, nice. That's great, man. That's great. So you're doing judo for a long time, right? So like we know each other from the judo mat, and you were doing judo, and then you started to venture off into MMA too, right?
Yes, of course.
Striking, and you had a couple of professional fights, right? What was that transition like from judo to MMA?
Yeah, I have actually I have 8 matches. The transition, it was how to say, I didn't plan it. I was in Mexico, and because my wife is Mexican, and before going there for a Christmas, my friend there, MMA trainer, said, okay, I have if you want to fight, we can make a debut. So I started to train a little bit there that month. I won, and then I was already in Sambo, and I didn't think about it. In a year and a half later, I got into again in MMA. I fought for Venator in Italy. I fought for Cage Warriors in United Kingdom, and I was in a moment in which I had to choose. Like 3 years ago, it was like, okay, I can get a good MMA career.
Yeah.
Or I can keep on Sambo. But I chose Sambo because there was the qualification for European Games. And so I say, no, I wanna qualify for European Games of last year, and I qualified. So then,
congratulations.
Thank you. I got 5th place. It was fine. It was very cool. It was like a small Olympic game. Well, not so small, but it was cool.
Yeah.
And then I had a final match against an American guy in an international event here in Europe. I won, and I won bonus fight of the night, and then nothing more. Even because last year I had a surgery in my knee for retinal detachment.
Oh, in your eye?
Yes. So no, I was to say, it says, okay, I'm a Sambist. MMA is for fun. It's okay.
Yeah. How's your vision out of the right eye?
Now I have my optical lenses. How to say in English?
Yeah, optical lens. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm not
Otherwise, not very well.
Oh, you can't see out of your right eye?
No, I can't read with the left one, it's okay. The right one is like this. If I want to read the book, yes, of course.
Brutal. Is that from a punch or something?
No, it was like, a lot of traumas in the time, and in a moment, I was watching, I was seeing some, sorry, but sometimes I think in Italian and Spanish, and it's hard to find the words in English. How to say when it's raining so hard and you have...
Oh, raining cats and dogs?
No.
When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours?
No, how to say, I don't have the word, but anyway, I say it's okay. Maybe it's time to go to the hospital because it's not normal. And they say, okay, call your wife and tell her to bring you something for the night, because in 3 hours we will operate you.
Ooh, was
yes, I risked to lose my eye. But anyway.
Oh my God. Yeah, it must have been scary. When was this? I feel like I remember you wearing an eye patch on Facebook or something. Is that what
Yes,
it was
it
from?
was like 3 weeks after the surgery, because I tried to go to last year World Championship
Yeah.
in Korea, and I had little time to train, so World Championship was not good. But anyway,
Mm.
I was training like this because
Yeah.
first time was delicate. They say okay,
Yeah,
you
for
can
sure.
train, but step by step.
Yeah. Now you must have had a lot of injuries because you've been doing this for so long, right? I mean, I'm still doing it, but I'm not like really competing. I saw you did. Were you not at the Sambo Championships when I was there in 2016 in Morocco?
In 2015 in
Or
Casablanca, of
15,
course, we met
Casablanca.
there.
Oh, that's
We
right. We
met
did meet there. Yeah. And you know what? Because I see you every couple of years at a tournament somewhere, right? We saw each other in Miami for the World Cup or the Grand
Yeah.
Prix or something. I see you at Casablanca. That's the beauty of being an international competitor. You know, every couple of years you bump into people like, hey, hey, you know, like, are you here? Like, did you see Kash Batar's competing? You know, like, it's crazy.
Yes, even
Right?
because I was waiting for the official weigh-in, and I fell. Shintaro. I remember I says, "Do you play Sambo?" He says, "Oh
Yeah.
yes, Mattia." I start. Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
try
and
it
it was
out.
like
Yeah.
3 years I wasn't going to New York City, so it was nice to see you.
Yeah.
Yes, sport friendship are really deep.
Yeah, it's very nice too, you know. So, man, you've been in this for a long time. You must have a lot of injuries, right?
Yes, many surgeries and injuries, of course.
Because I remember when I first saw you, you had a knee surgery too. You had just come out of a knee injury, right?
I had, yes, 2 surgeries there and several other surgeries. So,
Man. Well,
no, sometimes it's hard to fight. And I had to change a lot my style of fighting. There are a lot of
mm,
things that I'm not able to do anymore because
let's talk about that. Yeah. I
my,
remember
bo-
your
my
judo style a little bit, but can you tell me how your judo style evolved over the course of the last 10 years?
my judo style didn't evolve because when I started Sambo, I started to leave judo competitions, and
Yeah.
judo now is really, really different.
Different. Yeah. You're right.
So sometimes
So,
when I
yeah. Go ahead. You go ahead.
no, when I do randori in judo, sometimes I feel me out of place. I would say it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do because I can't do this anymore. I can do this. I can do this.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
So it's like I can't manage very well.
And you said your
Uh,
club does judo and sambo?
yes, in judo sambo we are it's like 80% judo and 20% sambo. So
Nice.
sambo guys and sambo girls, we have to mix with judo several days, and several days we train just sambo. So for example, when you have randori, maybe you make 3 sambo randoris and 3 judo randoris.
Ah, gotcha, gotcha. What about wrestling? Do you ever train with wrestlers over there?
Yes, last year I prepared Italian championship in freestyle.
Yeah.
Um, wasn't it was short time, so it wasn't good, and I had a really hard draw. So
Mm,
the worst draw ever that
yeah.
I could have, I got it. So it was like, okay, the draw is out of my league right now, and I had
Yeah.
short time to understand, rules, to apply rules, how to apply rules. So I
Yeah.
fought two matches, but nothing good.
Mm.
But this year, I want to try in Greek Roman. I,
Oh,
I feel
Greco-Roman?
me. I feel better in Greek
Nice.
Roman. I
Mm.
study. I tried. Every week I train 1 or 2 in times in Greek Roman, and I feel me. How to say? I feel me better than freestyle.
Oh,
I have a good
interesting.
position.
Yeah. So your sambo style is a lot more upper body than leg grabs?
No, 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 no. I'm more like leg grabs. Even
Oh,
because for my injuries, sometimes it's hard to rotate my back. So I change a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
So I stay a lot of. I try to cross grips, and so I make different style of kataguruma, kuchikidaoshi, and stuff
Nice.
like this.
Yeah.
And then I got a good level in knee bars and ankle lock.
Oh,
So
great. Yeah. Nice. What are your favorite entries into that?
excuse me.
What are your favorite entries into the knee bars and the leg locks?
For example, I like to make like Uchimata, rotate under his legs, and then grab the knee for making a knee bar.
So when do you do cross grip over the back, Uchimata, and then rolling knee bar? Is that what you do?
Yes, and rolling. Or
what hand position do you have before you go into the Uchimata into the rolling leg grab? Cross grip?
How you ask me how?
No, yeah. Which grip do you like to use before you go Uchimata?
No, it's okay. It's like maybe even in or classic one.
Oh, okay.
Or classic one, or sometimes even with like cross grip and try a kabibazami. And then
yeah. Scary move. I just did a video about that on my YouTube. It's scary stuff, man. Sambo is crazy. So they let you do anything you want, you know?
Sambo is dirty from the eye of a judo guy. It's dirty, but it's funny because when I do judo, I try to do this stuff sometimes, and people say, "No, I'm scared. I'm scared."
Do this. Yeah, man. Sambo's an awesome sport, man. It's just so not that popular yet. You know, I know in the European countries and the Russian countries, yes, but like if you come over to the Americas, you know, the Pan American Championships that I fought in for Sambo. You know, there's not a lot of Sambas. People don't know what it is. You know, it's just not. There's not depth.
It's increasing. It's increasing the level. Even in Pan American, since you won, I think you won in 2016, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, increased so much. Even the average level in these 5 years increased. Enormous, because now you have a lot of countries that before were weak. Now there are good countries. There are more people, because now when you go to a world championship, you are like 100 countries. But it's hard to see people don't know what to do, because sometimes you were used to say, okay, there is, don't know, the Dominican guy. Okay, Dominican guy. Now Dominican Republic is good. Colombia is good. Venezuela is good.
Yeah.
And even Canada is making good steps. United States, there's Bob Clark is making good job, and I think they are getting more people every year. But I can see normally. For example, in Italy, we try to catch judo guys and switch up to Sambo. And in United States, it's more like wrestling. They bring from wrestling, that they get from wrestling and bring to Sambo. Because I saw this year in Serbia, all American guys were wrestlers, except for Wojciech.
Wojtek, yeah.
Was there.
I almost went, man. I was like this close, but it's like when Bob Clark and the coaches called me like, hey, you want to go to this world championships in Sambo in Serbia? And I was like, yeah, man, I have not trained in 8 months. You know, I don't know about you, but I have not been training. You know, we locked everything down. Dojo has been closed. I was like, I'm going to go. And, you know, the last time I fought in the Worlds in Sambo, I got Russia first round. You know, the guy killed me. He was a world champion. He was a 6-time world champion.
In 90 kilos, correct?
Yeah, he was a killer.
But I remember you made a good match.
Yeah, I think I lasted longer than everyone else. He killed everybody. But then I fought a guy from Kyrgyzstan or something. And then I was so confident. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go out there and throw him. And then he freaking threw me because he was a judo champ too. All right. I looked him up online. He was like a top 20 judoka in the world. I'm like, geez, I wish I would have known that. You know, like then I wouldn't have came up like standing upright trying to do judo.
even because a lot of guys from those countries, they made both. They made judo and sambo. So, for example, my final for bronze medal now in Serbia, I won with the former world champion Dovdon Altansuh. Dovdon Altansuh in judo is like maybe top 20 in the world ranking in judo too. So
I bet he's good. Hey, IJF used to say if you do judo international, you can't compete in anything else. Is that still a rule?
Yes, some judokas were how to say get some penalties, but I think not directly from IJF. I think from a National Judo Federation, because I see some people do both and some people stop. But anyway, if you could come now to play in Sambo competition, you would say, "Wow!" I say it's incredible, because you can see really the average level. Because the high level always was high level, but now the average level is high. It's not like judo, okay, but it's high. It's like, okay, now it's hard to find easy matches. It's hard.
You know what? Also, the production quality of the tournament was amazing, right? Like beautiful layout, the mats, and then everything about it was super professional. I think they're really trying to make a push for it, right? Fias. You know, I would love to see it. Yeah, they got that oil money, right? They got the what is it, Gazprom or the Russian money and
Russian, Kazakhstan money. When you compete in those countries, the sport hall are full. It's like 3,000 people. It's crazy. Last year, European Games were in Minsk, in Belarus. Sambo Sport Hall was full like this. It was like 4,000 people. The day after, we went to see judo. Judo was okay, but Sambo was like crazy. People, when you walk through the cities, people is like, "Oh, you do Sambo, get a photo." You say, "Okay." They're crazy. It's like stars.
Amazing, man. I'll tell you, man, I fought in that world championships. It was amazing because it's like when you're watching Sambo, it's like you could watch sports Sambo and then you're watching combat Sambo, right? Like right next to each other. I don't know if they still do that, but it was amazing. It's like I'm watching some grappling, I'm watching some striking. You know, these two guys back in the, I don't know if you're allowed to do it, but this guy like pummeling, grabbing, they freaking headbutting, kneeing, and then throwing. It was insane, you know. Yeah, it was just crazy. I saw this guy literally just headbutt the guy and then knee him and then throw him. It was like, wow. And then I could go back to watching grappling. It was really cool, man. You know?
Yeah. But now they will split combat and sport Sambo.
Yeah.
Because 2 years ago, Sambo got the Olympic dignity. So now they are making this. The next step is to get into the Olympic program. So and the Olympic Committee says, okay, but forget about combat. So I think they will separate all competitions, and they try maybe to make some professional leagues or something like that. I don't know.
I wonder why they would do that, because sports Sambo, it's like there's already judo in the Olympics. There's already wrestling in the Olympics. There's no MMA in the Olympics, right? And then combat Sambo is like a close, thing to MMA without it being like a full-blown fighting situation.
Yeah,
but there's still a martial, you know what I mean?
I know, I got you, but MMA is not recognized by Olympic Committee, so there's no way. And anyway, MMA is a professional sport and was born as professional. So honestly, I don't think MMA shares Olympic Olympic values. You know what I mean? It's not like judo or wrestling. So it's okay.
True.
You have your professional leagues and it's cool like this.
So what was it like competing at the Worlds this year amidst COVID and all this stuff? Like, it must have been crazy, right? When they did the judo tournament in the first judo tournament back on the IJF, the Italian team all tested positive, so they didn't let them compete. Did all that stuff, was it kind of stressful, or were you training this whole time?
We had two anti-COVID tests before going there.
Yeah.
48 hours before. Then
Yeah.
we had our flight, but the Serbian airline closed it, so we got there by car. 12 hours by car.
Wow. Wow.
And no, but it's okay because I was the first one to fight, and I had 2 days, so it's okay, no problem.
Yeah.
We were like we were separate from the city because we were allowed to stay in the hall, in the
Yeah.
hotel and sport hall, nothing more. So
Yeah.
it was all really closed, and it was strange. Not many countries. We were like 40, 45 countries, but high level because strong countries were there. Except
Yeah, for
for
sure.
Georgia, Armenia, everybody was there. So you have maybe less matches, but strong because
Yeah, for sure.
the
Yeah.
draw was hard.
Were you
And
training this whole time though? Were you training while COVID was happening? Were you still grappling or
what do you mean?
no, like working out, doing judo practices and sambo practices while COVID was happening, or were the dojo shut down?
We had some shutdown, some open, but for example, the last 2 weeks before going there, they shut down gyms. So me and a teammate, we
Yeah.
were preparing in my garage. We got tatamis, put in garage and train there. I had
Yeah.
all my weightlifting program from my coach, and I had all stuff for training. But it was something like
Yeah.
that, like Rocky when he goes to Russia to fight
Yeah.
Draga.
That's right.
Something
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's the same, right? You're Italian. You went to compete in the Sambo thing. You're
Yeah,
training in your garage. You know.
no problem.
Yeah.
I say, and we got it. We got it.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
was.
let me
I
ask you a
feel,
question. Do you still do this thing before you warm up?
oh
Before you
yes,
fight?
always.
I just thought of that. I don't know why I thought of that, but it's so funny. Good for you, man.
Always.
Yeah. So how's what's it like over there now? You training full time, like everything back to normal, or do you train every day? What is the
Okay,
professional
I'm training
training?
every day. We are allowed to make individual preparation, so we can go to gyms, but with distance. We have to respect this personal distances, and
Yeah.
we can do weightlifting and
Yeah.
preparation.
Okay. Yeah.
But if you have a soon competition, you can do everything. So for example, in two partners, for example, me and my sambo partner, we are allowed to make sambo in the gym,
Uh,
but just you can take just your partner and you can change. So it's like I don't know, it's like that Italian situation that you can do it, but you have a lot of exceptions, so you can do it.
yeah. Okay. That's good.
So
Yeah.
you say, okay, if rules allow us to make sambo, we make sambo. But it's not normal now. COVID is decreasing because we had like semi shutdown.
Yeah.
So, but we are not out of it. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. New York's going like this, you know? We're always a little bit
Again.
behind Italy when it comes to this. I know because you guys had the crazy uptrend situation that New York sort of followed. You know, I remember talking to you in March, like, yo, what's going on over there in Italy? You know, and then everything that happened over there happened over here. You guys got the lockdowns. New York is starting to lock down now. So, you know, it's kind of crazy. Hopefully we don't have to lock down. You know, I don't want to lock down. You know, when are you coming back to New York to train?
I would like to next year for sure.
Yeah, you got to bring your whole family though.
Yes, I have. I'm waiting for my wife to get Italian citizenship, so it will be easy to go there because she's Mexican and she needs some visas and a lot of checks at U.S. Embassy.
Is she staying over there in Italy? Is she in Italy right now?
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what. Yeah. And then
We are married.
that's right. That's no, but you for a long time. You were in Italy. She was in Mexico. No, in the
No, not
beginning.
long time. People think every person I meet says, "Whoa,
Yeah.
where is your wife?" Last time I checked, she
Yeah.
was at home. If I know, because I know for a long time you were. If I not really, it was like maybe 2 months, 3 months, and then she came. She was pregnant, but not so
Yeah.
much time. But
You know what it is, man? It's
sometimes
because you're always traveling. That's what, because you're always flying and competing,
maybe,
flying, competing. And you know, when you're
maybe.
flying, competing, you never bring your significant other usually, right? So that's why it's like every time I
Mm,
seen you in competition, your wife's not there. You know, like no one brings their wife to these things, right? Because you're flying here, flying there, training camp
mm.
here, training it. You know, so that's why you know,
Yeah,
yeah, I
no,
had no
maybe,
idea what you
but
were.
it was fun because sometimes because I told you in judo I just do national team competition,
Yeah,
so people in judo don't see me so much, and
yeah,
for several years they met me and says, "Oh, but you came from Mexico to play in nationals." I says, "Not really. I live here like 5 hours far from here." Fast, but you're not leaving Mexico far, no? Ah,
yeah.
okay. I thought you were there with your wife, but many people I don't know say, "No, I'm here."
Do you go
But
to
I mean,
Mexico a lot now?
excuse me.
Do you go visit Mexico a lot?
We go there every 2 years. Every two
Okay.
years we go there. We would more, but it's expensive. I mean,
In
free,
Mexico?
free. No, it's expensive to go there because
Oh
it's like
yeah,
free
yeah. That's
round
right.
ticket. And then when you go there, of course, we go to my wife's janitors, but then you start to travel around. So
Yeah,
even if you pay in pesos, you are in free people, and then you
that's
spend,
true.
spend, spend, spend.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have a family, right? It's like before, back in the day, it's like you buy one cheap ticket, you go, you sleep anywhere you want. But now it's like you can't sleep anywhere you want. You have to get a hotel, or I don't know about what it is with Mexico, but like you have to pay for 3 people, right?
It's always free people, but no, it's more. It's like tickets, even because we can go there in August usually, and August is high season, so
Yeah,
tickets are crazy. Sometimes you spend like free ticket like 4,000 euros. It's like okay, and then
woo,
even
that's
because
expensive.
yeah, even because we want to travel around the world, so you can go there every year.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you will not have time and money for traveling around.
that's true. It's true. I'm sure a lot of our guys, because I see some, comments about money and judo and stuff like that. And I know you had an interesting, situation as a professional. Can you talk a little bit about like being a professional judoka in Italy? What was that like? And
Yeah,
then,
yeah, yeah. In Italy, sports like judo, wrestling, like poor sports, don't have private clubs that pay you. So um, you can win. I would say um, public concourse. How to say in English? Public. For example, police, air force, or other military
yeah,
units. They have their sport group, so they recruit you and send to their to I would say to their sport group. For example, I was in police. They got me, they recruit me, but I wasn't a policeman. I was a judoka, fight
yeah,
for police. Okay,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
had my salary, and then I got extra money from national team too.
That's right. They do that in like Canada too. Like if you're a top level, A level guy, you get X amount of dollars. I think someone just said civil service, or Richard's always on with us. Thank you, Richard. Right? Can you see that?
Yeah, no,
Public service.
it's not like civil service. It's I can say it's like a public it's like how to say in Italy it's like a public organization of sport. It's like okay, if you want to do this kind of sport, professionally, nobody will pay you. It's not like soccer. Then it's not NBA. Nobody will pay you. So how can we give you money? We recruit you in police, we recruit you in army, we recruit in Air Force, but we send them to a military sport group. So you officially you are a policeman, but you just do your sport until you are good, of course, a good level. Otherwise, they tell you, okay, you stop as a sportman, but you can stay and make your duty. For example, I chose when I switched from judo to sambo because I was stressed up and I wasn't happy about Italian judo situation, about national team and all this stuff. And they say, you know what? I don't want this in my life. So I had the chance to go to Sambo, but Sambo, there are no military sport group for Sambo. So I say, it's okay. I will stay in police. I will make my duty as policeman, and I will have time to train after. It's no problem. And amazing, I'm happier now, even if it's harder to make a balance in my life. I'm happier now because I do it just for myself. It's not like, whoa, I have to do because military sport group, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, I do Sambo. I fight because I love it, because this is my essence. And so it's okay.
So what do you do your day to day, what does your day look like from the morning time you wake up? Like, do you work out in the morning or do you just go to work right away? Like, what does your day look like?
It depends. Sometimes I have maybe workout in the morning and then technical training in like Sambo in the evening. So, for example, yesterday I woke up at 5:30 a.m. I had my workout. Then I went to make my duty. Well, yesterday it was like 8 hours. Then I came back at home. I play etiquette with my daughter, and then I went to train again to the gym.
Good. That's how it's got to be, right? Now, you've always been an early riser. You get up so early to train. That's awesome, man. Always been an early riser. Right?
You know what? It's like I have the fire. I feel the fire. So it's like I want to do it. Sometimes, of course, it's heavy to do it, but when you have routine, because you were a high level athlete, so when you have the fire, you do everything. Do you know Gukur Civici?
Yeah.
Which weight class? Civician.
I know, maybe they'll respond. I'm taking questions from the audience now. All right. So your job is kind of your sponsor. Yeah, right.
It was. Yeah. We can say something like that. It was, but now that I'm a real policeman.
Now you're a real policeman.
Before, yes. When I was judo professional, yes, we can say something like that.
They do that in Japan too. Like, you get hired by Toyota or one of these major corporations, and you're on the judo team, and they know that you're not going to be able to put together an Excel spreadsheet or do this or do financial model. They know you can't do that stuff, coming out of college just doing judo. So you fight for judo, and then they pay you, and it's kind of like that, right?
Yeah, but in this case in Italy, it's public. It's like police that pay you, and I think maybe Toyota they pay more than police. But anyway, it's not a bad salary. It's not a bad salary. Okay.
Do they have like all the anti-defund the police stuff going on in Italy?
Excuse me?
They have like the police brutality stuff and the anti-police stuff going on in Italy, No,
not like it's rare to hear about it. Sometimes we have a real bad situation last year.
Yeah.
That a guy died, but no, it's rare. Even because it's a very large to explain. But anyway, no, that's not brutality.
You ever hear about what's happening in the United States?
Oh, of course, we know.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy for us, but because for us it's incredible that people have weapons, you know.
Yeah.
It's really hard in Italy to have a weapon for yourself. So when you hear about everybody has a gun in their homes, it's like it's crazy. It's out of our mentality, you know.
Yeah, Japan too. There's
Ivan
no one has guns.
Vassilchuk. Of
Yeah.
course, I know Ivan Vassilchuk. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Great. Ivan
Thomas?
Vassilchuk is the master of Nibar. Master
Is
of
that right?
Nibar.
I gotta look him up on YouTube and check it out.
Yes, he has
Yeah.
a good website. Sila Partera. It's nice. But no,
Yeah.
anyway, brutality in police is really rare, even because you can get a lot of penalties, hard penalties in Italy. You need a shotgun by them.
That's American for you. American from the go, Texas, you know, here it is.
Gokor is a world champion MMA.
Yeah.
In judo.
There's always new people coming up through the ranks, so it's like I can't even follow and keep track of all this stuff. You know, new names, this, new champion, that. You know.
No, you know, because I don't know maybe in USA not, but in Italy everybody is MMA champion.
Yeah.
Everybody.
He says you need a shotgun by the bed because you can't judo throw everyone. I mean, it's kind of true, right?
You know what? If we really start this topic, I think we'll not finish. Even because we are in two different planets in this kind of thing. So we will not conciliate. It's other reality. In Italy, it's really nobody will think that. No, nobody knows. It's not like this, because sometimes you hear people, they say, oh, you know, we have to make like in America and everybody got a gun, because if something happens, you can defend yourself or you can defend people down the street. And they say, no, the problem is everybody has a gun, so everybody makes craps in the street because everybody has a gun. So but it's not too different. But in Italy, gun laws are much more relaxed. No. Gun laws in Italy is very restricted, really restricted, really.
He must be thinking of Italian Americans. That's probably what.
Because Anzivino, trust me, I'm a policeman. I know what I say when I talk about Italy.
Do the police officers have guns though in Italy?
Yes, of course we have.
Yeah, right. That's right. Yeah.
No, of course. We have. It depends by your duty. You have gun. Sometimes you have rifle. How to say? Yes, rifle. No.
Yeah. Rifle or
it depends what you have to do.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, we get you. Like in New York, you're not allowed that. You know, New York City, you know, they're very strict. You can't really like have one. I mean, people do, but yeah, it's a weird, interesting topic. I mean, what time is it in Italy, by the way, over there?
In Italy, it's 3:40 a.m.
Man, dude, thank you for staying up late and doing this. Yeah, you're not tired?
Not really, because I went to sleep after training. I got pizza and I say, it's okay, wife, I go to sleep because I will be on Shintaro Higashi show.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't the Shintaro Higashi show, but it's like live streaming. It's something I'm trying, you know, like talk about judo. It's my favorite thing, and I love judo, so I want to talk about it. I love Sambo. I love all grappling martial arts, you know, so yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
hopefully this thing gets more popular.
You are open mind, even because your father grew up, made you grow up with a lot of martial arts.
Yep, that's very true. And I love all the martial arts, you know.
Yeah,
Let's see if I could look Shintaro Higashi show on all podcast platforms. Go check it out, right? Maybe I'll take the recording from this and put it on the actual podcast too.
Yes,
I'll do that. You know, if you want to be on there. And then you could share it to your friends afterwards. I don't know. You guys listen to like iTunes and Spotify. You have that over there for the podcast? No.
Okay, my friend. I live in Italy. I don't live in Kyrgyzstan. Sorry, Kyrgyzstan. I love Kyrgyzstan. It's like I have all modern stuff and tools.
But you never know, like what kind of platforms, right? Like you go
No,
to China,
because people
they don't have
strange
Spotify,
ideas
Facebook.
about Italy sometimes, about Italians. Sometimes people ask me strange things about, but you make your pizza by yourself? Oh, no. You make your olive oil by yourself? No, I go and buy at supermarket as everybody. Or once in Canada, a guy asked me, every Italian has a Ferrari? No. Why? Because Ferrari is Italian and you are Italian. It's not like this. I mean, you have a bear. Why? Because Canada is full of bear and you're Canadian, so you should have a bear.
Yeah. It's funny the questions people ask and assume about you, right?
Yeah.
Right? How's the pizza over there, by the way? You said you made pizza tonight? You made it or you bought it?
No, I'm not able to make pizza. I have several friends of mine. They are able to make pizza, but normally you go to pizzeria and buy one.
Yeah. Is it true that the pizza in New York City is better than in Italy?
Every New Yorker asks me. I can tell you, New York. No, I can tell you, I like it. I like it. New York pizza.
Yeah.
It's different, but I like it because normally I never try Italian cuisine outside of Italy. Never.
You've had pizza with me in New York City, no?
New York City, yes, of course, because I like to get slice pizza, and even because it's like a tradition in New York, so it's like you live like New Yorker, and I like it. New York pizza is okay, but normally pizza is or Italian cuisine when you go abroad. And then when you are out of your country, is I think enrich you to try local cuisine.
That's true. Yeah. Like chicken parmigiana. It's amazing. You ever have that in New York?
But not so much. It's okay. Pizza, maybe next time we'll try parmigiana, but not sure we like it. I try.
Yeah. This guy asked a question with the Dojo Challenger. This is from an earlier podcast that I did.
Oh,
so I was talking about, this guy's come in and challenge you. And then I was telling about this guy. I didn't really tell the full story. Part 2, I don't know if you listened to the whole podcast, but I outweighed the guy a lot. And then, I don't know what you want to know about. Does that happen over there too in Italy? People come to your dojo and challenge you?
I like ancient Japan where people from different schools they were fighting. No, it's like it's not like I want to challenge you. It's like can I come to the dojo and train with us? Okay, no problem. And then you challenge because say okay, and our sensei is like okay, a new club is coming here. You have to beat them all.
That's true.
Beat them all up. Okay, no problem. Yes, sensei. Yes, sensei.
And you're also doing the thing like you're working out with somebody, but you're looking out the corner of your eye like, I wonder what that guy's doing, right? He's like, oh, he did Taya. All right, I gotta watch out for that Taya. Oh, he's right sided. I gotta watch out for that.
When I was used to train with you in New York City, yes, honestly, sometimes I felt myself like the first time like the challenger. So I was like, okay, I will beat them up. But anyway, it was fun. My gym, no, it's not my gym. I mean, I'm not the owner. I'm just an athlete. It's close to Milan.
Nice.
It's close to Milan.
Right? Near Switzerland?
My original sensei, yes, but the club in which I train in the last 14 years is close to Milan. It's more like suburban area of Milan. You know those kind of area when you leave your car, you're not sure you will get it there when you finish your training. It says okay, another day with my car. Yes, go at home.
Yeah. That's amazing, man. It's like you work out judo, you hang out and train, and then you're a police officer. It's a good life. It's a good life. You have an amazing daughter, right?
Yes. No, I feel me happy. I feel me happy, and I feel me blessed. Maybe I think, like maybe I work well, and life is pay me back, something like that.
When are you going to retire? How old are you now? We're the same age, right?
44.
34?
34.
Yeah. All right. Man, your fingers are messed up. You got to get that checked out. Let me see your hands. Yeah. You got some crazy judo hands. Mine are not as bad. Mine not that bad.
Not really, but I have even MMA fracture like this. So
yeah,
that's okay. It's nice because every scar remember some fights and something.
Yeah.
I don't know, a lot of jiu-jitsu, judo clubs in Italy is full of judo club. Even Brazilian jiu-jitsu now you can train everywhere.
Yeah.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu is pretty commercial, so you can find everywhere.
Yeah.
Even because right now, even people they have a gym, but they don't do martial arts. They put maybe a BJJ course because people go there.
Yeah. What is this? What does that mean?
Buonasera. You write half in Italian and half in Spanish, but it's okay. Buonasera means good evening.
Good evening. Interesting. Yeah. Good stuff, man.
Yeah,
Any other questions
there are
for
a lot
the
of
chick?
Italian America, no?
Yeah.
Italian America, I love Italian Americans because when they meet Italians, like, I remember my grandfather when I was a kid, he was used to say something like, and they start to try to say like, manage, mamma mia, Maron.
Yeah. You ever watch The Sopranos?
Yes, not all the seasons, but
not all the seasons, man. It's a great show. You gotta watch it.
It was a great show, but I was a kid, and it was like midnight, and I was like 14 years old. So in a moment, I was tired. But I promised to myself that I will get all season and watch them.
You gotta do it. It's an amazing show, man.
I know.
Unbelievably entertaining.
It is.
Yeah. It's kind of exactly like that, right? In Italy over, right, the New Jersey Italians and the Italians, very similar culture.
Italian American? No.
Yeah.
No, my friend.
That's what I hear.
No, because I mean Italian Americans of like maybe second, third, or fourth generation.
Yeah.
They lost their heritage, or maybe it's hard to, even because Italian culture, to get Italian culture, you have to speak the language and dialects. So if you don't have this kind of root, it's hard to understand Italian. For example, when I meet all the Italian Americans, maybe their fathers and mother were Italian, and they were used to not speak Italian. They were used to speak dialects. So sometimes they start to speak to me, but maybe they speak Napolitan dialect, Sicilian, or other kind of dialect. Says this is not standard Italian. What do you mean? This is a dialect, but I know you think you are speaking Italian because Italian that emigrated, they were poor people, so they have like how can I say? They have like a popular, a rich popular culture, but they weren't able to speak standard Italian. So it's nice because all of these old people, they speak their dialects, and it's like if you go to Naples, center of Naples, and says, "Wow, I'm in New York, and this old man is speaking Napolitan." I can understand anything, but it's nice to see.
It's so funny, man. You say that because before I met you, my Italian thing was like, you remember my friend Terry? Yeah, that's right.
I was talking about Terry with Walter like 5 or 6 days ago. Remember Terry? He's crazy guy.
Yeah, he's super, super New York Italian American. He's a little different now. It's been 10 years, but like back in the day, he was like, "Yo, bro, I'm freaking Italian. I'm from Jersey, Staten Island." He had the headband with the Nike, with the guinea tee, with the gold chain. He's like, "Yeah, from freaking New York." And then like I thought that was Italian because I never met anyone from Italy. You know what I mean? And then when I met you, right? And then Terry would be like, "We'll go get the mozzarella." And then you used to be like, "We don't say it like that." and Terry's like trying to teach you how to say it in Italian, and you were like, "Bro, I'm from Italy."
Yeah,
Remember
I
this?
speak Italian. Yes, I remember. But I remember that Terry, that time, those times, he was drunk most of time. So no, but
Yeah.
we had so much fun with Terry. So much fun. I have good memories with him. Good guy. But
Yeah, he's
he's
still a good
half.
guy.
He
Yeah.
is half Irish. So he
That's
says,
true.
"No, I'm Italian, Italian American. No, you look Irish. You are red hand. You,
Yeah, that's right.
you don't look
Yeah.
Italian." I know, pizza mozzarella. Okay, Terry.
Mozzarella. Yeah, he used to say, what did he say? Mozzarella? Mozzarella?
Mozzarella, mozzarella.
Yeah. He used to call, he said mozzarella. Mozzarella. He's like, that's how everybody says it in Italy. And then you were like, no, that's not how you say it. Right? It's just so funny.
Yes, but it depends when you go to Italy because I told you there are a lot of dialects. So
Yeah.
accents change so much in Italy, so much. But it's funny when you meet people and they try to imitate Italian. Even in Mexico, when I go there with my wife and they
Yeah.
start to like they have like jokes about Italian and they start to speak like this but in Spanish and it says okay
Yeah.
we're not like this but maybe we move a lot our hands. This is true.
Yeah. That is
But
true. That is true.
that
You're
is
very
true.
animated. Yeah.
No, it's nice.
How
A
about this
lot
one?
of
Ready?
stereotype, but it's
Italian
nice.
shampoo commercial. How about this? See this? You like that?
Yes, of course.
Oh my god, I should.
But there was a time you had your long hair.
Yeah, it was kind of getting too much. Then I cut it short. My mom cut my hair this time because COVID and everything.
Oh, yes, of course. My wife
Yeah, I
did.
told my parents. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna talk to Mattia today," and they were like, "Oh, shoot, say hi." So they remember you.
Yes, you know that I fought to your father much time. When
Yeah,
you think about your life and good memories, I
yeah,
always remember your father with I don't know, so much respect and
yeah,
and love for him because it's like a real Japanese person, and I don't know.
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
he's a man with integrity.
Yeah. He's an OG. Done judo his whole life, and that's all he does. And then you came and doing judo and throwing down, and he loved it. You know what I mean? It's
No,
like such a cool thing. Like there's a lot of mutual respect. When you are a
much respect.
grappler, because dude, grappling is tough. You know it, man. It's freaking hard, right? So when you know someone that's a lifelong grappler like me and you, and my dad, it's like. Walter, it's like, oh yeah, like there's a different level of respect. When someone I talk to now and I meet someone and they don't do any grappling, I'm kind of like, they don't know.
Yeah,
They just
yeah.
don't know. You ever see Harry Potter?
I read all books and watched all movies.
They talk about muggles being like, no magic, just regular people. That's not how I view regular people. We call them like normies almost. I think Del Popolo coined that term. It's like, man, that guy, he don't grapple. He can't grapple. Like, and I know that's very discriminatory, but there's a whole nother level of respect I have for the people that are in our world.
When you wrestled, all in your life is easy.
That's very true, man. Yeah.
When you practice like us and you get over your limit, you have a different discipline. I can see it. It's different.
Maybe not like me. Maybe like you. Not I don't know if I belong in that category because I don't train as hard. I'm heavier too. Heavier weight's different, man. Heavyweights don't train like the middleweights have it the hardest.
Maybe.
Have it the hardest.
But you have your slim taro time. You were like 81, maybe they told me. I saw some photos.
Yeah. I fought 81. That was horrible. Getting down to that weight, tough weight cutting, and it's amazing that you're 34 and you're still out there grappling.
Yes,
amazing.
I just sometimes I feel alone, like whoa, all people of my age retired or they retired, and even people younger than me they retired. But then I ask myself why what I'm doing. I say because I love it. I'm still there. When I trained, I put all my efforts and I sacrificed like before. So I say until we have this kind of mentality and discipline, I will fight. And even if my body is injured, but I feel me how to say firm, not firm. I'm I'm 100% in my sport career. I mean, 100%, yes, with my job, but percent in my career. And you know what? I got my bronze medal right now. I beat the former world champion. And says so I have something more to say. In
that's
in
a
my
huge
fighting
accolade,
history.
man. Massive congratulations to you, man. That you, no one, I know you worked hard this whole time. I'll put that Mattia Galbiati Sambo thing for you, and you deserve it, man. You absolutely deserve it. And I was very happy to see. I was actually very happy to see you. But, I was gonna go, but I didn't. I decided not to go last second. But man, when I saw that result, I was very, very, very happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you, my friend. I miss you all. I miss you all. I miss you. I miss you, Andy. I miss your father, your cousins, Adam Klepper, everybody,
I
everybody.
just saw
Jimmy
Adam
Beniti.
yesterday. I'll tell him you said hi. Tell him you said hi. He got a lot better.
And sometimes I wrote, please say hello to Andy because Andy is not anywhere. He's not on Instagram. He's not on Facebook.
Yeah, he's a ghost. He's a ghost. I'll
It's
tell
a
him hi.
ghost, and I hope he still have the same spirit.
Definitely. Same guy.
So
Still the
funny
same guy. Really funny guy. Yeah. But anyway, man, if you're ever in New York again, you have a home. Everybody knows you, and the same crop of people are still training here. So, yeah, very exciting. And I would love to see you and Anthony go a couple of rounds of Tachiwaza. We're gonna have to do 1 round, Sambo rules, 1 round judo rules, because
1 round MMA, whatever.
Yeah.
I tried everything, so I'm ready for everything. No, it's cool.
One more thing before we go. I want to answer this question.
Can you elaborate on your training condition? It's like a really long question. Can you elaborate on your training conditioning region? I have a personal trainer about conditioning, and he's a wrestler too, so he knows what it fits for me, even because he knows my weight, my physical condition, so he puts me the right exercises. But it's really long to answer this question, even because it's pretty technical.
Yeah. Well, you train hard.
I train hard.
Train every day,
Train every day, work every day, study every day, because I subscribe again at university, so I'm getting another university degree.
Congratulations. Do it up. What are you going to do after you retire?
Don't know. I'm still young. We'll see.
Yeah, very young.
I will coach. I think I will coach, even because national team last year put me as one of national coach of under 18 and under 20 Sambo team. So, for example, I was the head coach of Italian national team for Junior European Championship. So they started to put me a little bit in technical spots, but we'll see anyway. Don't know, really don't know. Maybe we'll move. Maybe we'll move to the United States. Maybe also
that's an option.
It's an option. Yeah. It's an option for my wife too, even because about combat sports, United States, you have a lot of chances to create your path. In Italy, it's harder, but sometimes I feel it's not the way I want.
What does your wife do?
Still really don't know. I would like to coach high level athlete. I would like to coach high level athlete. And otherwise, for example, I love what St. Ledger is doing in Albuquerque.
Okay. Oh yeah. Harry.
Harry.
Yeah.
It's like, or
Amazing.
for example, were you doing your dojo with Gary? Would be a good solution. We'll see.
Maybe open
Anyway,
a dojo together. Yeah. What does your wife do?
my wife, she's vice director of big restaurant close to our place.
Nice. Good stuff.
Good stuff, even because she worked hard. She started as waitress.
Yeah.
And then step up.
Nice. Good stuff.
Like immigrant history. She came from Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's restaurants in New York, and then there's dojos in New York. So maybe I convince you to come out here. Never know, right?
My wife, she's full of talents.
Good.
She just needs a little bit of discipline, but she's really talent person.
She's gonna see this, though.
I always, because you are Mexican, you have no discipline every time.
Whoa!
If you would be in our home, I spend half of my time to make racial jokes about Mexican every year, every second.
Yeah.
With my wife's genitors, with all our our Mexican family there. No way. You can understand. I should I should take a video when I'm there in Mexico and start to make my jokes. No, but really, I love Mexico. I'm getting my Mexican citizenship, and no, really, I feel me half Italian, half Mexican, but it's nice to make even because Italian we really have a black humor. For example, now in the United States, you have a lot of problems about black feminism, but in Italy, maybe we have not this kind of problem or not so hard, but we have really bad jokes about everybody and about ourselves, about everybody. So it's our way to maybe exorcise social problems, So it's like, if you joke and you make it easier, maybe but it's funny. And Mexican, I have a Mexican wife is cool because it's like a life full of colors.
Very true. Which question? This guy, he wants me to ask you a question. Which question, buddy? Let's ask it again. Let's see. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Okay.
She's gonna be mad at you, man. Tomorrow, you're gonna be in trouble.
No problem. It's like a Shintaro show. It's like Kimmel, Jimmy Kimmel show. It's like you can talk about everything.
Oh man, you really can't talk about anything in New York now, man. It's like if you get canceled now. Cancel culture is real now in the United States. People get in trouble.
I know.
Yeah.
Hard times for express yourself.
For us old dogs who are used to saying whatever we want, right? Because I'm 35. We're from that generation of no Facebook, no Instagram. You can say whatever you want. No one knows it, I
think we are maybe the last generation of you can say shit about people, but in a moment you will face it.
Yeah.
Now it's like Shintaro and a
What does that mean?
Rosa means red. Nelle means in the donna is woman. Contura, maybe cintura, belt. Red belt in a woman. But contura doesn't mean anything. Maybe it's cintura with I. But
Yeah.
like this, I can help you, Angelo. Bitter every day. Pa, 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 pa.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
No, I don't, even because
No.
she beat me and she really strong. No, and no. When I talk about discipline, I mean like if you have a goal, you have to make all necessary steps to get the goal. It's not like I want the goal, but I want to make the sacrifice before.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is discipline. You want
Yeah,
to
I
win
know what you mean.
Olympic
Yeah.
Olympics, you have to make all steps. It's not like you know what, today I will train 50%. No, it's not this. It's not
Yeah.
like, oof, this is the final match. I'm spoiled. I can't fight. Okay, silver medal is okay. No, it's not okay. Because it's not like because you won silver medal. It's because you are losing gold medal in your
Yeah.
mind. So this is discipline. I don't know what people understood now for discipline, but this is what I
Yeah.
mean. For my wife, sometimes needs more discipline is this because she has good projects, but it's like okay, and I have to do this effort, these things, and then she stopped there
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
to start. But she has a
Yeah.
lot of talents. This is what
Mm.
says, wife, you need
Yeah.
discipline. Beat you every day.
Oh my God, Jesus. I hear you, man. Though it's like when you're doing grappling, that's the way. You know what I mean? It's like you have to do everything you can to compete, and you train, and you eat right, and you sleep right, and you do your nutrition. Because when you go out there, you know that other guy who's you grappling did that, right? So it's like in
Of
the back
course.
of your mind, like, oh man, I didn't fully prepare, and that affects you mentally when you're performing. So you have to have that kind of a mindset when you're grappling and training for stuff. I think so you're absolutely right about that. I don't know about some of the other stuff that you said that kind of made me a little uncomfortable, but
No,
it's
I know
okay.
now. I know it's a delicate situation over
Yeah.
there, but you have to smile sometimes to get easier. Otherwise, we will be um, we will be how to say pressed down by this new
We
society,
will be
this
oppressed. We will be oppressed. We don't want to
oppressed,
be
yeah,
oppressed.
but
No
oppressed,
oppression.
but our because we put too many categories, social categories.
Yeah.
We don't look at the individual. It says, oh, okay, you are white, I don't know, homosexual and Catholic. Okay, but
Yeah.
I like to paint and lot of stuff. I'm Mattia Galbiati. It's not like I'm white. For example, now people says you are white, and Italian says, what do you mean I'm white?
Yeah.
Because I'm Italian. We never thought about ourselves as white people. And
Mm.
now people say, society tell us, I know you are white and you have to accept it.
Yeah.
No, why? It's not like this. Why should I
Yeah.
think about it's a skin color? I can't understand. What do you mean it's white, it's black? It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Should you start judo? Yes.
You have to or beat you.
Yeah.
We will find you and beat you, Oliver.
Oh man, here's another good one. Does Italy put equal focus on relaxing and rest as much as training and discipline? Yeah, Italians love wine, right? And pizza and pasta. So yes.
Pizza, pasta,
Yeah.
aperitivo, of course. We put a lot of relaxing time. If you come here, you will have your good time.
Yeah.
And even because Italians, no, so I don't know how. It's really hard to define Italians because don't know. We
Yeah.
are like you know when I'm in New York, every time I do something and people says then don't understand me, say, oh sorry, I'm Italian, and people say, oh okay.
Yeah.
Once and my friend in New York City once says, hey, every time you do something and people don't understand or tell you something, you say, sorry, I'm Italian. It's like, it's like a disease. When you have, oh, I'm Italian. Oh, poor, you are Italian. And since when? No, I was born Italian. Oh, poor guy, you Italian. It's like this.
Yeah. That's funny, man. Jesus. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed our conversation. Mattia, thank you.
Me too. Me too.
Coming on, and I'll talk to you soon, and great seeing your face. It's been too long.
Me too. It's
You
nice
know?
to see you, even because age and you don't have age. You were like this 15 years ago. It's the same.
Just the lighting.
Please
And being
say
Japanese.
hello to your parents.
I will do that.
Big greetings to your family. Big greetings.
Okay, man. Will do. Thank you guys for watching. And then, comment down below if you guys have any questions. And I'm sure Mattia will get to it one day. Right?
Oh, of course.
Right.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Shintaro. Have a good day or a good evening. Ciao.
All right.